All right, let's dive in. If you're an LWC developer, you've totally been here before. Your component works, the logic is solid, but the user journey just feels a little off, incomplete. What happens after the user clicks that save button is often the difference between an app that feels kind of clunky and one that feels truly professional. So today, we're going to fix that. Seriously, think about it. Picture this. Your user is filling out a form, they hit save, and then nothing, just silence. Did it work? Am I supposed to do something now? Should I close this window? Leaving them hanging like that is just one of the fastest ways to create confusion and, honestly, a lot of frustration. So on one hand, you've got this confusing experience. The user is just stranded on the page. They're not sure if their work was saved. They don't know what to do next. But then look at the other side. Now that's what we're talking about. They get instant confirmation, hey, it worked, and then they're smoothly guided to the next logical spot. That's the professional standard we're all aiming for. Okay, so how do we get from that clunky experience to the smooth one? Well, the solution in LWC really comes down to two super powerful standard features. I want you to think of NavigationMixin as your app's built-in GPS. It tells the user exactly where to go next. And ShowToastEvent, that's its voice. It confirms what just happened. Let's see how these two work together. All right, so let's break down this NavigationMixin. What is it really? Well, it's a service that lets you, the developer, control navigation directly from your code. So instead of just hoping a user clicks the right link, you can programmatically send them to record pages, list views, or even external websites. It's basically like having a remote control for all of Salesforce's navigation. And getting this set up, it's actually super straightforward. It's really just two little steps. First, you import NavigationMixin from the Lightning/Navigation module. Easy enough. Then, you just wrap your components class with it when you export it. This simple wrapper injects all those awesome navigation powers right into your component. Okay, let's look at the most common thing you're going to want to do, sending a user to a specific record page. It's so simple. You just call the navigate function, you set the type to standard_record page, pop in the record ID you want to go to, and then specify an action name like view or edit. And bam, that's it. But what if you don't want to go to just one record? What if you want to send them back to a main list view, like the all accounts list? The pattern is pretty much the same. You just change the type to standard object page, tell it the object API name, like account, and set the action name to list. Your component can now send users to any standard list view. Easy peasy. And it's not just for inside Salesforce either. This thing can handle external websites too. To open a new web page, you just set the type to standard web page, and the only other thing you need is the URL. This opens the page right in the user's browser. No complex window handling required. Super clean. Okay, so that's the GPS. That's how we tell the user where to go. But what about telling them what just happened? That's where the voice comes in ShowToastEvent. A toast is that little pop-up notification you see that gives the user immediate feedback. It's perfect for saying success, or warning them about something, or showing an error, all without interrupting their workflow. And showing a toast? It's literally just a few lines of code. It's so simple. You import ShowToastEvent, you create a new instance of it with a title, a message, and a variant. We'll talk about that in a sec. And then you just dispatch it. That's it. With just this little bit of code, you can give clear, concise feedback to your user at any moment. Now, you don't just get one style of toast. You've got options. And choosing the right one is super important for clear communication. The variant property controls the style. You've got success in green for all those good job moments. You have warning in yellow for, hey, you might want to check this. There's error in red for when things go wrong, and info in blue for just a general heads up. Using the right color is key. All right, let's put these two pieces together. This is the ideal flow, the one that feels really slick and professional. Step 1, the user's action completes, like creating a new record. Step 2, a success toast immediately pops up saying, hey, it worked. And then step 3, the app automatically navigates them to that newly created record page. It's smooth, it's intuitive, and it feels great to use. And this right here, this brings us to what I call the golden pattern. Toast, then navigate. It's the secret sauce. So after your operation succeeds, let's say you create a new account. You first dispatch that ShowToastEvent to tell the user account created. Then, right after, you call the navigate function, using the new record's ID to take them straight to it. This 1-2 punch is the hallmark of a fantastic LWC app. So to wrap things up, let's go over a few best practices. Think of this as your pro developer checklist for a killer UX. Number 1, always use NavigationMixin instead of hard-coding URLs. It keeps your app way more flexible. Number 2, make it a habit to show a toast message after every CRUD operation. Create, update, or delete. And finally, make sure those toast messages are actually clear and meaningful. These little habits make a huge difference. So there you have it. You've got the GPS and you've got the voice for your components. These aren't just fancy features. They are fundamental tools for building apps that people actually enjoy using. So the real question is, what are you going to go build? How are you going to use these tools to make your user's journey better today? Thanks for tuning in.